Hello, everybody, and welcome back to ECAC Esports. I'm Michael Manning, and I'm joined today by,
Louis.
and we're here with our first of the season streamed match for Rainbow Six. This is not the first Rainbow Six match of the season. This is actually week 3. But it's the first week that we managed to hop in here over Apex. And tonight,
Surprise, surprise.
yeah, and we have a match for you tonight between Penn State Behrend and Otterbein University. Penn State Behrend is an interesting situation where this is a Division A match, and last season Behrend was in Division B thanks to their exemplary performance last season, and most of the team being made up of players from that last season, with the exception of the new Sheepy. They've managed to move up a division, so they are very excited to make themselves known a bit. From what I've heard, they've been doing very well in this first season, as have Otterbein, though. Out of exact records.
Oh yeah, I am excited of how these two teams will move up. Baron definitely quite the story to hold up, and I'm interested to see how that plays in to their matchup today.
Yeah, Behrend is a very coordinated team. I can't say that I am an alumni from Behrend, and that isn't gonna be any favoritism, but just info from knowing them. A very confident team, a team that knows how to play to their ranges and then execute on them. This being Division A, I expect Otterbein to be in a very similar situation. I'm just gonna hit the ready button because I don't know. How do you open text chat in?
T. Yeah, that's the. All right.
There we go, and we're hopping straight into it.
Game one.
So, game 1, classic for Rainbow. We're going to Clubhouse.
I'll tell you, Michael, this map has definitely been some stories personally and competitively on this map right here. It's always a doozy how these teams choose to defend the bomb sites. They could go the meta route, the esports route. They could make up their own sort of plays. It's always an entertaining thing to see, especially on those top floor sites and that tricky basement site.
Oh yeah. Behrend is opening on blue side here. Otterbein will be opening on orange. So Behrend's attacking, Otter's defending. We're seeing the initial bans here. Kaid and Maverick both knocked out, followed up by Mira and Hibana. 4 absolute staples since their inclusion. So no surprise there.
Absolutely, and despite the nerfs to a couple, or mostly Mira, of the shatter ability happening, especially with the gadgets that can penetrate, such as the Ash Charge, being able to shatter the mirror window. It's definitely, despite those nerfs and just being able to walk up and meleeing it, the one-sided information is still so strong to this day that most teams just opt in not to deal with it, and it's absolutely excusable.
Yeah, makes complete sense. You have the bans for a reason.
With that, though, we're heading over to the second floor. We're going to start gym bedroom. Pretty standard so far. I like the castle. I like the Aruni. Big fan of the mute play. I'm always good with seeing some mute, especially denying information. The shotgun, the M590, great shotgun. The pockets, well, the former pocket sniper of the SMG-11. It's always a sight to behold. Meanwhile, on the attack side of things for Behrend, we have an ace, which surprisingly was left on the board for that Maverick Hibana combo. So I'm curious to see how this plays out, because ace is usually quite the target ban, especially nowadays. You also have that followed up by a Jackal, who has received some significant adjustments, but we'll see how that works. I also do like this striker play, the solo breachability, the information that you can gather from the demos, and of course the flank watch that Gridlock provides.
Yeah, it looks like Behrend going, especially with that Deimos, a very aggressive lineup. It's interesting to see how that's going to clash with the hyper defensive operators on Otter side. Like they are here to hunker down the second floor, and the Warden's gonna be on the move. But other than that, I think everybody else on Otter side is just gonna try and sit pretty, hold angles where they expect Behrend to try coming from.
Yeah, that combo of Susky and Peaks over on Behrend is definitely dangerous because that's great head hunting capability. There's no Jackal in play, so the Deimos tracker could be utilized well, but they also need to be wary of the mute jammer that they're sitting in. But this pair of hunters of both Jackal and Deimos can be very dangerous because if he finds the footsteps, that will reveal the operator, and that would give Deimos the ability to deathmark track them. So Otter, he's in a good spot right here. He's sitting pretty comfortably. As the time dwindles down, he's definitely gonna have to, select his options,
Which Otter
and
are you
especially
talking
with this
about?
duo. Excuse me, that's right. I believe that's Neb. That's Neb. Excuse me. He is taking damage. He's taking a little bit of a fight. I think he's also getting some assistance from the first floor. A couple shots through the flooring, I believe.
Yeah, I was gonna say Susky must have hurt him. Ooh, double frag and try and sandwich.
Isn't able to pick it up. Got a little bit of ring around the rosy. Able to kill. And it's going to go towards Behrend.
First blood of the night. Just like that, Behrend got that opening. 30 seconds left. Found that pick and they're trying to apply some pressure. Got the new blood, Sheepy. Gonna push in. Nasty finds Susky. Oh, and from behind. Mike takes out Sheepy.
Right there, that's a lot of manpower that was just lost. Your flank watch was just lost. One of your intel gatherers was lost. And all of a sudden, 10 seconds left, and there's only one member of Behrend left alive. He's going to find one. He's in gold, trying to get a second, but not going to be able to happen. Mike will put it away in the first round. We'll go to the Otters.
Behrend finding that opening and trying to... It's so interesting seeing Behrend try and do their normal, like, wait for it, wait to find that overextension or, like, close somebody off from the rest of the team and then execute. And despite that, despite the loss in manpower, Otter did not, like, soften their grip at all. Like, Nasty and Mike, but especially Nasty with that MP5 or that UMP, were just holding so well, picking off Behrend as they tried to make their moves in.
Yeah, they held it down. They didn't really give any leeway, despite the time, despite the current situation, the shift of power. They kept it together, and especially the inability of Behrend to get that jacuzzi wall open definitely was a confidence booster for Otter to apply a little bit more aggression, as that wall didn't get open until the final 20 seconds of that round. So it's a great first round from Otter, and I'm interested to see how they translate it as they head down to the basement.
Let's see if the elevation change helps out Behrend at all here. Otter already showed that not afraid of heights. Oh, what? There's been some new things since I played Rainbow.
Not at all. Oh yes, for anybody who is new to the newest update of Rainbow Six Siege, Rainbow Six Siege is now Siege X, and there is now destructible elements hidden around the map. Those fire extinguishers, those steam pipes, and the metal detectors that can be found on certain maps are now fully interactable. You can shoot these fire extinguishers, and they will recreate the same effect as an Ella concussion mine. The steam pipes, or gas pipes rather, will mimic the effects of a impact grenade explosion and the fire effect of a Goyo can. So they can be really dangerous if used correctly.
Some natural booby traps added to each map, it seems like.
Absolutely. And sometimes it's really fun because if you can combo an impact and a steam pipe together, it's a really nasty insta-kill.
Got one hive ready.
But you're going to see Psycho over here playing over on this blue area. He's going to get rid of that steam pipe early. He doesn't want to have push. This Fenrir of Nasty is in a great spot, holding a lot of pressure in blue. That steam pipe definitely gonna, or excuse me, Koyo can rather. It's definitely gonna buy a lot more time. You're seeing some trades go back and forth
Icy
as
finds
Icy and
two.
Naster do find two. Still battling it out over towards main. Icy's just holding his ground. Doesn't want to give up too much because he has great view over the hallways. Needs to be careful. As through the rotate hole, Mike is going to get the kill.
A minute left now. Otter still has a pretty tight grip on both
Attackers
sides.
have recovered their diffuser.
Behrend does manage to snag the diffuser back up, but they've got to find some way to wedge themselves in. There it is. Susky finding Mike from behind. Nasty takes out Yisko.
Oh!
And Psycho. Just like that, it's all on Susky. You get a 1v2 here.
1v2 with the brand new Reaper Mark II added to Ying's arsenal, but it's not going to do much against that classic SMG 11. The Otters will take 2 in a row as we switch it up once again.
One round away from another wave of bans. Currently, Otter's up 2-0. And they are... It is... They have...
I mean, it's perplexing, right?
Yeah,
Because
like...
you're not really... It's not necessarily that Behrend are doing anything.
Otter, it's so... Otter is playing this so well. They're losing manpower, but they aren't... They're not playing any weaker. Like, it's a very, very nice showing of just being completely... Panic is a problem. Panic is, like, the greatest killer here. And Otter is refusing to worry at all. Like, every loss is just a change to the factor, it seems like.
Yeah, the one life game modes definitely add that extra bit of stress to the pot. But in any case, Otter don't seem to be displaying it at all, and they're doing well. Now they'll head to Cash and TV. Very powerful fight, especially with this Aruni setup in play, or excuse me, Azami rather. This Azami setup is definitely dangerous, and they even brought the Wamai to counter any sort of grenades or projectiles that may destroy the Kiba barriers, and I like that. I also like this slowdown from Palamalu of the Tubarao. The Tubarao able to slow down the breaching of the wall and comboing it with Soda's Bandit. Definitely going to make it a little tough for Behrend to get to where they want to be.
Susky's just playing the role of a door here, trying to keep Nasty's eyes on him. Nasty has absolutely been the biggest performer so far on Otter's side. Currently 6-1. And at current, if Susky could just hold him in one spot, where he can't really affect the rest of the map, or try and hold him down here.
I have you covered.
Sheepy's trying to look for the shot.
Ooh.
Finds it. Good stuff.
That's a big loss of territory right there. You've virtually completely given up garage with that. You still have control of bottom garage via presence, but other than that, you now have 2 operators fully inside of the garage that aren't going to get much contested, rather, as Susky's just looking to walk right in. C4 goes out, doesn't connect with its initial target, taking a little bit of gunfire from Red. And with the wall open, with this big distraction that Susky's providing, they should be able to... Behrend should be able to make some kind of execute here. But that's definitely not what you want to see, as Soda's able to take out Susky, and it's a lot of trades going back and forth, and all of a sudden, we have a 2v2. Very close shots
down.
coming in from Psycho.
Sheepy down. Susky down, but Psycho finishes off 2 to even it up. Now it's him and Icy.
We still have an okay amount of time here. 40 seconds left to execute.
It's the closest Behrend has gotten to the sites so far, especially now they have diffuser.
This is true. Need to be wary of potential... Well, there's no C4 in play. There is an impact grenade, so they could make the default hole, which they do. Gets a little bit of damage onto
Icy's
Icy.
going for it.
He'll relocate, and this should be turned into a post-plant scenario.
40 seconds. Ooh,
Ooh,
close.
big fight on the red stairs.
Icy's tagged. Ooh, I like that fire arrow. Gonna try to step back a bit.
It is caught by the Wamai Magnet, but it's still going to do its effect. Looking for something. You find one. All of a sudden, it's a one-on-one. Needs to be wary of the man in Khan, but he's running out of time here as it is 7.5 seconds to defuse. He swings on in. He puts down the shots, trying to deter his opponent. Swings back in. He hits the gas pipe. I think
Ooh.
he just might have got it. No, he runs. He has just enough health, and Icy is able to get that win. Well, great use of game sense. Unfortunately, just wasn't low enough.
Absolutely. Icy, it was a great show of game knowledge from both players. Neb knowing that he could pop that to bar off Icy's approach, and Icy trusting that he'd have just enough life to make it through there if he ran through fast enough. Gets the kill. It gets Behrend's first round on the board. And there goes that ace. We got one round of ace and one round of Azami.
Triple breacher off of the board. That is unfortunately the problem with this new ban system, but we digress. That Zami also being eliminated in turn. It was being it was being shown quite well on the previous sites. Despite them losing control of Garage in that last round with the Azami, they still had a great presence over in Bedroom Gym. There were a lot of sight lines that were either denied or just fully controlled by the defending team or the Otters. So getting rid of a little bit of that annoyance is going to help tremendously.
Absolutely. And yeah, I get the ban. I would say I get that triple breach ban. Oh no. Otter has shown that they are really looking to kind of stack an early lead off these defending rounds. Palomalu, God forbid. Because they've got a phenomenal defense here. And Behrend, they're starting to find cracks, but if they want to keep this up, they want to keep Otter from completely running away from it early, they're gonna need to keep applying pressure.
That's the kind of pressure you need to look for quickly.
Back to the
As
second floor.
Yeah, we reapproach this jacuzzi side. Hopefully we can get the wall open. We do have the classic Thermture combination. Going in. Will we see a bandit trick potentially? We are seeing it. It is successful. That is one exothermic charge denied. So now, limited options in terms of the breach here. He's going to try again. EMP is thrown. And the bandit's actually not there to deny.
You're going to make it in.
Jacuzzi wall's open.
Any kind of opening here.
Yeah.
Gonna give Behrend a lot more to work with. But
Let's just slow down the pace. This cash hold is definitely dangerous, and if Icy's not expecting it, this could spell a little bit of danger for Behrend right now.
I feel like if you mapped out in this scenario all of
no. Big down, big nitro cell. Neb will take the first blood of the round.
I was gonna say, I feel like if you line up all of the sight lines from Otter here, you'd come up with some kind of new, like, perfectly strong shape, because the way that they are just holding unflinchingly, and the second they sense any kind of, like, outstep or weakness, you have folks like Neb there just underhand toss of victory.
Yup. Well, now we are sub 60 seconds, and Behrend haven't really gained too much ground or positioning. That is a kill coming in their favor, but it's immediately traded off Soda. So now it's only 45 to go, and there's still plenty of ground to cover. This 90 hallway is absolutely locked down right now. They do have an opening into gym, however, you have the feed holes that are present in the bedroom. And Psycho's able to find Palomalu.
Sheepy secures that down from Yisco. Just like that, Behrend with 3v2. They're gonna push. Mike's waiting back in the office.
15 seconds left.
15 to go, and the air jabs are going to come in handy.
Ooh!
Coming in through gold. If we'll find the kill, it's a 1-on-2. Not in Behrend's favor right now. Need to recover the diffuser, and it's not a lot of time. This is probably going to go out of the way. It's the air jab anyway, and they might be able to get the diffuse.
Oh!
That's exactly what they'll do, but a very cheeky wallbang will give Soda a quad kill on the round. Does he want the diffuse? He'll let him have it. Mike's a nice guy. There you have it, as we did have a slight stop in momentum. Just as quickly as it was present, it's as quickly as it was lost. As now it's 3 rounds in favor of... Oh my gosh, I'm blanking.
Otter.
Our teams are right in front of us. The Otters, yes.
Otterbein currently up 3. And again, just another showcase of how well Otterbein is playing under pressure. Because it started falling apart there for a moment. Behrend was finding picks left to right. Finally got themselves a numbers advantage, but Otterbein played it slow. We've got 2 rounds left before the side swap.
No, yeah, and definitely when you start defense, you want to get as many rounds as you can. It's, you know, you do well. The game tends to be considered quote-unquote defender-sided, and you want to take that advantage as much as possible. So the fact that they're able to get this many rounds on their starting defense is definitely going to be good, but we need to see if they can close it out on their offense, or if Behrend have been hiding the ace in their sleeve over on the defense.
We'll have to see. Otter has definitely shown how well they can defend. I'm very curious to see if they can keep up this kind of unflinching momentum on the attacking side.
Well, they've repositioned to the basement. They do have that Fenrir back again. They've also brought him a Lucy. Those Banshees definitely could be useful in stopping a push, and that's exactly what Behrend have... that's definitely been the issue for them, so to speak, as these executes are coming with mere seconds left on the game clock. So having operators like Fenrir and Malusi to slow down the advance even further, especially in combination with a Goya, it might be a little bit of a wake-up call for Behrend, because they need to get their executes a lot faster.
Absolutely. I'm surprised by the fuse pick from Icy.
It might be possible. I mean, fusing the kitchen floor is definitely possible, and in case for those who may have forgotten, the fuse charges can now be put on reinforced surfaces. So if they want to use that hatch as a weapon before they use it as an entry, it's definitely possible. You're going to hear exactly that as the A bomb site is currently being shell-shocked. Just like that, utilizing this hallway. Try and clear a bit of utility, clear as much as they can. A couple of Zoto canisters to potentially stop the breaching of the bar hatch. That's definitely slowed quite a bit of time. There's only 70 to go for Behrend.
How did we do? Patch does finally pop. Behrend playing a little too slow at the start here. Another cluster to try and pull some attention.
I do like this, as he actively did try and use the cluster for the reposition. Fortunately, already has moved out from the danger is Palomalu and so. And right now, Susky is currently on the ground along with his teammate of Psycho. Peaks is able to take out Neb, and Yisco is also able to find a kill on the Nasty. All of a sudden, it's 3-on-3 with 20 seconds to go, and the diffuser currently in a pool of fire.
He's just trying to look for a chance.
And Palomalu gets a great kill right there. 1v3 now as Snoop Sheepy swings on in, finds the player on the floor, finally gets the kill. Diffuser's nowhere to be found. And the defenders will win the round again. Otter now 4-1. The best Behrend can home for now is a 2-4 as we head into the final round of the half.
Just like that, Otter already halfway to securing this first map. Back to the second floor. Behrend, I think the biggest thing is that Behrend is letting out feelers to try and get an opening is a good call. But with how tight Otter is keeping their ship, Behrend need to force something, and they need to force something faster than they are. Because like you were saying, by the time they have anything for a play, there's no time left on the clock.
You're definitely correct in that. I absolutely agree. Behrend definitely needs some decision making, and what's more important, they need picks. What's deterring them from making any real execute is honestly the shift in manpower, as the first bloods usually go to the way of the Otters, and that proceeds to further slow down the advance of Behrend. This is the site they did win, however, the Azami that was previously established here is no longer being, cannot be found. They are nowhere to be seen, so we'll see how they shake things up. This could be a 5-1 or a 2-4.
Have you covered.
Behrend definitely need to get something more on the board here. Too excited.
Enemy spotted.
Oh,
Just go looking
Thinking
for
about
the
it.
breach, potentially.
Stay clear.
There is no real stoppage.
Look out. It's live.
The most they have is the Zoto canister, but that will not be utilized. And now Conwall is open. We're now waiting for the CC wall, and the vibe alarm in the background is still going off. Zoto canister will slow the advance, and that's a big time waster. That we didn't see it, but we definitely heard it. Pretty gross one tap from Sheepy. Still over in this garage entrance. Neb is actually choosing to fall off as Stusky has made his way up to this rafters position. He's on rafters window. Most of the Otters have dropped back to a position, and there we go. This is definitely the momentum shift that Behrend are needing. Palomalu, though, is looking to put it back into their favor. As Psycho gets another kill onto Palomalu, and it's a 4-on-1. It's all up to Soda. 6-1. He's underneath right now. Could be in a position to deny the plant. Unfortunately, he doesn't have any real tools for sightline. He'll walk up the red stairs. There's not much to be presented. His position being called out via the drone. Flash grenade runs in, and now it's the mountain to work against as he finds a kill on a Sheepy, but completely blind. Psycho fills the whites in his eyes, and Behrend will pick up another round.
looks like that's going to be the side swap. Behrend moving over to defense. Otter on attack. Otter currently up 4-2.
Now, again, for the veterans or the newcomers of Rainbow Six, the previous bans that you have just saw have now been completely lifted after the side swap. We will have another 2 bans, and then we'll play 2, and then we'll get 1 more ban. So, now, still the same colors, however, we have switched positions. So, Behrend have opted in to get that ace off the board very early, along with the Kaid on this side. They move on into their second side of bans, and that's the Thermite Gun as well, along with the Mira. So, that combo of the Maverick Cabana is still in play.
Funny, seeing the same exact bans on the defending side as round 1. Bit of a solved game on that end, it seems like.
Yeah, definitely. It looks almost predetermined, honestly.
Oh, we're seeing Psycho. I would say Psycho played a lot of Maestro in previous seasons, to some very, very nice effect. Not
Now
surprised.
this right here, this is what I love. The combo of a Maestro, who has great camera positioning, and the assistance of a mute to deny any drones, because with the information of a Maestro, there's always that chance that a Brava or a Twitch could enter into the, and those are definitely some heavy hitters for Maestro. Even explosions like Ash and Sophia, like Nasty is currently bringing, are death sentence to any evil eye. So we'll just have to see what happens, because I love Maestro. And going in, Otter showing early aggression as a combination of Blackbeard and Deimos. This is definitely a composition for hunting, and that's exactly what they'll do. As they're spotting out Yisko, we're on the red side of things. Needs to play around Neb. Lots of explosions. Does have a teammate ready to aid. And that is Susky, and they'll be able to fall back into the arms of their brethren.
Already we're seeing Otter try and force things a whole lot earlier than Behrend could manage. Crack the wall. Give themselves larger lines here. We approach the 2-minute mark.
Damien likes to call those. Damien and I like to call those the can open. Those hard breach charges.
I can see it. Like he's ready to. I go for a hard punish with this this Nitro. Once again, Yisko has been targeted by the Deimos.
Comes out frugal, unfortunately. Though running back to the safety of a mute jammer does get rid of the death mark. Good use of utility there. Gets a brief bit of information, but nothing too long lasting. It's now almost 60 seconds to go. 10 players are still alive on the server.
Say, after the very aggressive Deimos plays, Behrend playing, just trying to play numbers, it seems like. For now, it's doing a good job to dissuade. Ooh, but Yisko's hurt. There goes Sheepy.
Finally, a kill.
Ooh, Yisko's down.
Well, Sharks coming in from the evil arm right there. Icy is looking to swing the pendulum in their favor. Palamalu picking up another kill as he swarms through the bathroom. He'll get another kill. He will cover the lunchbox. Psycho, though, is in a bit of trouble. He's able to guard break ever so slightly. But it's the shotgun of the Deimos who puts things up.
Damn.
Blasted.
5-2. Otter's up. And are only 2 rounds away from taking our first map.
Gotta be careful here, as Behrend, they need to find some options, and they need to find it quickly, because the Otters are just looking to run away with this. They're bringing that Brava now that they had both drones are coming into play. I say both, but we're technically missing a drone here. I believe you know which one it is.
We are seeing the swap over to Twitch. Yeah, not the full drone lineup.
Funny, but we do see 2 6 picks. Let's see, 3 6 picks actually. As we swamp from that Maverick to the Habana, and the round gets underway. We're seeing a Vigil in play, so that's definitely some more roam power. Behrend side of things. Maybe that'll pick up a couple kills here. definitely slows the advance. However, this still could be quite the annoyance for Behrend. All
Shots are
quiet on the
ringing out.
western front, yeah. Other than a couple of gunfire here and there, mostly quiet.
Whoa.
We head on in. Do like this ram play going on, just tearing up the kitchen ceiling. Oh, floor. Rather.
The mix of, I was gonna say, Ram, very effective. The mix of both opening up all of that vision and honestly, the Ram being as loud as it is a genuine boon. Like it covers a lot. It can cause a lot of confusion. It's like I'm trying to
the
stop
trick isn't
those.
successful.
Oh, dice.
I believe they got away with it. Oh, no. You see those drones going into work, getting rid of that utility. Because now, Dokebi wants to know, where are you? Why haven't you come home yet? Thankfully, those mute jammers, definitely great aids. Ooh, they do lose a Maestro camera, though, to the Bravo. Which the glass gets shattered, and Icy might get a flank here if he wasn't hurt on that drop. Still, this Twitch doing great work getting rid of so much utility, being quite the annoyance. And that's a mute jammer. Can't go that way.
You gotta chart the course by going where you can. Oh, and all of a sudden, Palomolo's out of sight.
Whether he wanted to or not, he's definitely in there. He spotted out the Maestro over by the AKs. Pick up a kill along with Neb as this execute should be underway. 22 to go, and Icy's in a great spot here as he's retaking control of the first floor. That's definitely halted the advance. The diffuser's still in the pocket. All of a sudden, it's on Icy. These are going down with no real issue here. Over by the AKs, he's spotted out. He's pinched, and Otter will pick up another round. Can they really be stopped?
They're currently sitting 6-2 here. Takes one more round, and
match point, yeah.
They really aren't giving Behrend any kind of opportunity on this clubhouse. Behrend's gonna get one more chance here, and try and turn this around, and then they'll have one more map to do so, if they can't manage it here.
Attackers need to locate and defuse bombs.
Even if Behrend are able to make this round go on a little bit longer, that would still be a plus in their favor, because that mental strain is definitely a thing when it comes to playing at this level. So if you're able to drag out these matches for your opponent, despite not being able to pick up the map win, is definitely a factor that plays into the later matches.
No, absolutely. And no matter what, Behrend's looking at an uphill battle here. Oh.
That's not where that goes.
Oh,
that's also not where that goes.
Sucks. It's gonna make Psycho's hold here a whole lot more awkward, especially with that auto shotty.
Can you believe this thing used to not have slugs?
Hey, on paper it's cool.
But an AA-12 and a one-shot headshot game is definitely questionable.
The gamble said, "Ooh!" Neb
That's a big really down.
gets a crack open on that wall, but immediately gets sprayed down. Susky is gonna try and cover the down. Awkward Mike is there.
He's there, but he's worried about the pressure. Oh, this could be huge if Icy get it.
Potential
He
bait
has
here.
the ability to potentially pick up 2. I don't think.
I don't think he realizes what he's hearing. Neb getting back on his feet.
Oh, yeah. Get the res off.
And Mike takes out Psycho.
An unfortunate missed opportunity there. Let's just end up backing up. See what they could play for.
Big brothers incoming.
Move it up. Oh, there's the lion ping. From Icy. We keep trying to cover sight.
Well, we're back into this position of not a lot of time left. Finally, Gisco will find a kill for Behrend.
Yep, Palmalu's down and Neb's still very low. Icy finishing it off. Ooh, and it's right across from 2 different people.
Trying the intel. This could spell danger if they're not careful on this peak. This Maverick swinging out. He's unaware, and Icy is there to find the kill. Still need to be aware of the garage position, and Icy also gives himself away.
You didn't expect Nasty to be just a couple inches to the left.
I guess he figured there was only one, but no, Nasty was still out.
Ooh.
That's a Frostmat. Good looks. Good looks. As he swings in towards the
Wow.
catwalk position, nearly getting a wall there. Susky puts it away, and all of a sudden, one operator to pick up a double. And Behrend stay alive.
So back to the wall. They really, really don't want to give this up quite yet. We're going to our 3rd ban of this second half.
What will it be? What will it be? Oh, who am I kidding? It's gonna be another breacher.
Show it.
There it is.
And
There it
there's
is,
the
Maverick.
ban
Wow,
on the
ban.
Maestro.
Which honestly, I don't even think that it was that potent of play, and they opted in to get rid of it. To each their own. Sometimes you know, a target ban is in order. And here we go. 3-6 scoreline as we head back to the gym bedroom.
Initiating jammer.
Thing. If this could be the start of Behrend getting the ball rolling. They're gonna need to play as clean as they did the last round.
Yeah, they have been put in this position before. They finally find their footing, and the Otters
That's not mine.
immediately take it away from them.
Oh no! Whoa!
He's running. He's
Okay,
running.
okay.
There we go. There we go.
Yeah, I was gonna say recovering that door is a little dangerous. Well, I like.
I would have got it. I would have got it.
Yeah, if I was there, not an issue for me. I like the Legion here. Anything to slow Otter down and get them second guessing a bit.
Yeah, especially with the shield in play, that Blackbeard. And the previous headhunter composition of that Blackbeard and Deimos has returned. They're definitely looking for Icy right now. Are they aware that he has an ally with him? I believe they are, as Sheepy barely has anything left. Oh, wait.
See,
I'm
Sheepy
looking at
was
the
not the
wrong
one.
position.
Susky's the one.
Susky is. Okay.
Also on
Either
the
way,
first
though,
floor.
Sheepy very, very hurt.
And I don't believe they're aware at all. Is Sheepy tagged? Icy hurt. That sucks.
Oh boy. Spotted out.
He's put in a
Key
hell of a spot.
positions.
Oh, we saw the barrel of the
Oh,
gun!
Swing. Where are they looking? Gets a kill. Susky barely able to escape.
Ooh,
their life.
hiding on top of the jukebox.
It's quite the party going on in the bar area.
Psycho's down. Again, Yisko's the only member of Behrend on full health.
No way. Oh no, that's a missed drone. That's a missed drone.
Nice peek from Yisko. Oh,
Oh,
no.
but he's caught out in the turn.
Uh-oh.
1 for 1, unfortunately. That's a frag grenade. And there he goes.
Susky. Or no, Icy. Oh no, highest held member of Behrend currently has eyes on him. But Susky takes out Palomalu.
Delaying as much time as possible as we hit the final 45 of the round. The
Attackers
fire
recovered
is
the
definitely
bomb
going to be a nuisance to this Blackbeard because the damage also shield guards. Well, the shield.
Icy gets shot, but he's
Guard
still
breaks, that's
breathing.
Oh.
Susky finds another. Neb is down. And is holding the perfect angle to find that last attacker on Otter side. Hold on, Behrend moving it up 4 to 6 now. Seriously refusing to give in.
Staying alive. Staying alive.
At current, it's an issue of they can't stop locking in here. We're gonna see a timeout from Otter side. Not surprising, honestly. Sometimes when a team gets into a situation like this where they are just consistently hard focused, sometimes taking them out of the rhythm can completely neuter it. So whether Otter's just taking the breath, understanding that they're like, okay, here's how we execute. We gotta move the momentum back to how it was, or they're just trying to throw Behrend off their groove.
I mean, any sort of regrouping is going to be in here. 1 round away from closing this out, setting it to map 2 in your favor. And all of a sudden, you've been met with a slight show of force, and you want to find answers as to how you can stop it from getting ever so closer. However, these timeouts do go both ways, as now Behrend were also able to communicate with each other for quite a bit. And we'll see how much it aids them as we head into the next round.
Bulletproof camera online. Secured! Loading new magazine. Activate jammer.
Moving in. Let's see that. It's hilarious. Every round has been such a scramble, and we're seeing some. We're seeing some interesting picks here. Susky on the. I don't know how much play Capkin gets in like this higher end competitive. I just like seeing him.
I mean, Big Boom. Oh, how could you go wrong with that? Now, I will say, the combo of a cap can and a gas pipe is also very.
He's also a one shot.
Yeah. Well, you put it. I think it's what, 60 damage for a cap can, 50 damage from a pipe. Then the fire damage that comes after, it definitely spells trouble.
Definitely. Now I missed those. I missed the launch Capkin traps that had like the giant, super clear licorice red laser, but would also one shot you.
Three mines, and they all insta-kill.
Ooh, Icy is caught out by Nasty.
Ready to shred.
That's gonna be a nice early phone for Dokkaebi.
Loving the extra feeds, especially with a Valkyrie being present on the board. That's quite the loss.
Behrend trying to get as much use out of those camps before they're compromised as possible. There it is.
Yeah, the roam clear has been successful as of now. Now they need to look for the reposition and their execute. As they are still 5 man up, They're starting to look for the openings, the cracks in the ceiling, so to speak.
Track sting is deployed.
Any kind of break in Behrend's armor that they could find.
Thermal breach set.
Tusky creeping down from the second floor.
Track
Right in the middle of those gridlock spikes. It's taking
Oh,
some
I think he
serious
hit
hurt.
one.
Just under a minute left. Yeah, now Palomalu keeping an eye on those. Definitely hurt Susky.
It's quite the roam game from the Capcan right now.
Kind of forced to. Ooh, nice catch on the Fenrir.
25 to go as the final phone call rings on out.
Susky's being hunted down, but is gonna manage to make it into the basement.
Just a bit of a fight going on in dirt as Soda is able to collect Sheepy. Not much time left, and that's a big stoppage from Yisco. The
Soda's
diffuser
going
is
for
down.
it.
It's reclaimed by Soda.
And Behrend managed to hold on. Again, playing out the clock. Look at the pile of bodies on the diffuser.
Oh,
Not-
well, if the bullets didn't get him, the Nitro was absolutely gonna do it.
Just in case. 5 to 6. Behrend are only... They're only 2 rounds away for... Well, actually, if Behrend catch this, we're going into overtime.
This does go to overtime, and then it's the 1st to 8.
Defenders, protect your bombs from being defused by attackers.
ADS deployed and ready to go. We're ready for company.
Either way,
Stop worrying.
this is the final round of Regulation C
Device positioned.
that we will see on map 1, and quite a map 1 it has been. It was a dominant start for the Otters over in the beginning, and now Behrend definitely pulling it around. Potentially will send us to this overtime, and I'm quite excited for it.
Absolutely.
Keep us straight. Welcome. Deploying barrier.
Wall fortification upgraded.
Psycho managed not to flub the Azami kunai this time.
Oh, that's a nice little corner.
Absolutely. If only it was anybody but Monty on Soda.
Yeah, not much to deal with this. They do have the air jabs, but it's also a risky play. They do also have the Capital Fire to potentially flush on out, but again, need line of sight, and then it's collect line of sight. Sees the toes, doesn't even need the Nitro Cell. That's an early pick going to the way of Behrend. This should stop the breach. Is it in time? Yes, it
Just
is.
barely. If it wouldn't, that would have been a very sad loss of car batteries.
Yeah. All these high-tech gadgets, and what's the stoppage of this team? A car battery. So simple, yet so effective.
Meanwhile, Sheepy's
Definitely pushing is his
boxed.
luck.
Let's see, Sheepy's boxed in by a Black Ops 3 kill streak. Ooh, Yisco and Icy both find a kill. A 2v5 for Otter here. They're looking at 2-man it, but Palomalu backing up. He's tagged, he's hurt.
Oh, well, that's rude.
Anything to slow him down. Palomalu switching things up.
Ooh, almost getting in a fight.
Managed to find Yisco.
Doesn't
Taken out
find
by
the
Susky.
second rescue.
Just
That's a
like that,
big kill.
Soda's in an awkward position. Behrend aren't entirely just gonna. Ooh, okay, that's one. Say Behrend aren't just gonna try and run him down. That's 2! Hold on. Soda does have the diffuser. He's got a hell of a death march to make it to site.
I believe that's vaultable just in case he has to avoid the frost man.
Ooh,
Was able to avoid too much gunfire. It's too much to look at.
that's a good spot, Sheepy. And just like that, we're going to overtime. Behrend going from almost getting perfected to fighting their way back here. But now with the reset, it looks like we're going to keep those bans. Behrend are going to have to keep it up. The hope is they don't burn themselves out after keeping it going this long.
But just to comment on the bans, that is also a new thing. They
Attackers
do
need to locate and
persist
defuse bombs.
through overtime. So whatever the original side, the bans that you had on your side, those bans remain.
Oh,
so,
okay. So they'll swap to what the bans were for each half the game.
correct.
Okay.
Meaning that currently the bans for Behrend, while they were on defense, were that Thermite, Ace, and Maverick. So when they swap to the attack, it'll be the defenders that they had banned on their half. But we're headed back to CCN Cash. Behrend did just recently win there pretty predominantly, so how bad could it be?
Barrier deployed.
Vulcan set up and ready to blow.
I'm also interested to see how this operator lineup plays out because we don't see much sends. Hopefully a creative operator when used correctly.
Every time I see him, I can't help but think of that special stability from Black Ops 3.
the Hive launcher.
Yeah.
This is also technically a Hive launcher, a Kawan Hive launcher.
They just don't blow you to pieces like they did in that game. Ooh, nice.
Some incendiary bees would go crazy there.
2 minutes on the clock. It's like an ominous, like, Silent Hill wind now. It's this angle.
That's how serious it's gotten. It's still kind of just playing for some kind of opening right now, as there's a lot of stoppage being presented by Behrend. The Habana trick comes in. Is it successful? No. It's not.
Not quite. But it does give Palomalu eyes into the building and onto B site. Approaching a minute. Ooh, Psycho's in an awkward spot.
Ooh, hitting the shoulder of the Monty.
That is hurt.
Definitely slowing him down. Oh, that could be big. Ooh, a
Almost.
lot of damage, but not enough.
Nasty takes out Sheepy. Oh, and again, this disgusting angle from Psycho. Stay calm, not flinching. Icy takes on Neb.
Ooh, he sees a foot.
And Icy manages to find
Where?
Palomalu,
Oh.
sneaking his way into garage. Just like that. Saw what happened last time. We tried to force a rush onto Soda. Let's play this calm. Oh, but again from the sneaks, Mike from the other side of garage. 20 seconds left. 2v2.
Extremely limited options here.
10 seconds.
As the Monty actually ends up winning the
He's just gonna
fight.
hold. Susky's just gonna book it.
5 seconds remaining.
Honestly, they don't even. I don't think they have time to get to the diffuser.
They don't.
No, he hits a frost man.
Oh no! I can't believe he
Oh,
missed. He
no.
missed it on the way out of the building. That's so unlucky. It
And
after everything,
from the
Behrend.
jaws of defeat.
Yeah, claiming defeat from the jaws of victory. After all of that, after how Otter-sided that first half was, Behrend are currently sitting on map point. They're on the attacking side. All they need to do is
Attackers
break
need to
through
locate
Otter's
and
defense
defuse bombs.
one more time. Of course, Otter isn't far away from it either. Like you said, 1st to 8. If Otter can defend half as well as they were in that first half, they'll be one round away as well.
Securing the floor.
This is still anybody's game.
Wrapping up to be quite the hot one. We head back to the basement site. Otter have been winning this site very confidently. It's only natural they go here, but after the previous info gained from Behrend, we'll have to see if their defense is still in shape.
So hopefully they aren't a little rusty from those attacking rounds. But again, you should expect them to play as well as they were earlier when they got that like 5-2 lead, or 4-2, but still. Behrend on a hell of a hot streak though.
Yeah, the ability to regroup is definitely in here. As they begin to move their way through the roam clear, see if they can spot anything out, especially with Susky on the Deimos, collecting the info, and watching the flanks. And this might be another aggressive stop because we are going to see the Yang being brought. We're seeing the Deimos, and we're also seeing the Raora with the Dom panels that can close off those barricades.
If Behrend get an opening, they can kind of close off the rest of the map. Like Gisco, never touching here.
Swapping maps.
Minute and a half. Icy has eyes on 2. Very well placed drone under that table.
Mine active and ready.
It's
Again,
mostly
though,
just a waiting game as we see who
Behrend's
decides to flex up.
Behrend's cardinal sin in the first half was not executing fast enough. Don't want to see them waste too much time here again.
Reloading ammo.
45
Time is
left on the
definitely
clock.
escaping all this fire. It persists for quite a long time too. The Goyo fire is not a very, passive threat. It is extremely active. As now the
Oh,
execute
no.
comes in, the incandescent.
Oh no!
Nitro cell comes in from Soda. The bullets also begin to fly. Otter is able to get Susky and Yisco trying to bring it back now.
Rob, Icy
Plan is
takes
stopped
another.
and Icy picks up another kill. It's traded off by Palomalu. 10 seconds to go, 2v3. And we need to recover the diffuser, but we're too far away. Palomalu kills himself in
down.
the fire! And also on Sheepy as he can't make it happen. And we will go the distance. As it's 7-6.
Final
scoreline.
Game 1, round 15. Moving back over, Behrend is defending for our final round of this first map. Can confidently say I did not expect us to get to this point based on how the rest
Not
of the
even a
game was
little bit.
going.
attackers need to locate and defuse as many bombs as they can.
For the final time on this map, we'll head downstairs and we'll begin our preparations, as we will declare a map 1 winner after this very round.
Camera feed up and running. Loading new mag.
Here we go. The operator lineup coming in from Otter have a lot of information. We do see that Zero, Sam Fisher, as more commonly known. We'll see Palomalu over on the Grim, and we see Mike bringing in the Deimos once again. Nasty with the aggressive rifle of Nomad and Neb just to tear up the floor, utilizing the Ram. Over on the defensive side of things, lots more slowdown to possibly contribute to a win, to keep it down to the very last second.
They're looking for it.
My air jab is deployed. Loading new mag. Oh, he's shredding!
The Deimos target on to Sheepy. Just gonna wait out thanks to that mute. At 45.
Cover me. Boogie deployed.
Mike trying to trade some shots here.
Auto breach, go!
Changing bags.
I see.
Prowl.
Is quite the presence here. He's wasting a lot of time for the Otters, right? Just his very presence, even though he hasn't really done much damage to the operators, he's taken up so much of their time and so much of the resources. He's unable to be Deimos tracked because of the ERC cloak. And while he might be screwed in this position,
Ooh.
he's still up apparently.
All right, that
Despite
one.
the positions he's in, that one will finally do it. But
But like
need
you
to
said, it's
take a look at it.
it's
They took
basement
2
site.
minutes and 10 seconds to kill one operator.
Bomb located by attackers.
They wasted
So
all
now
that.
40 seconds left, and I don't even think we got much
No, they
of
wasted
anything open.
all that time on the second floor. Like you said, all those resources. None of that destruction is going to translate to the site itself. Now they have 25 seconds left to make something happen. And Susky will find one, evening it up.
Mine ready.
Pressure's on. Nasty finds Psycho. Soda is down. So is Nasty.
15 seconds to go.
In reality, it's a 3v2 for Behrend. 10 seconds left. That 3v1.
It's all on Neb as he
And-
swings in, and he's finally taken out. And just like that,
Behrend take map 1. Wow. Phenomenal
That's-
comeback.
that is definitely a turn of event.
I
Your
would-
man of the match
I was like,
will be Icy. 15 and 13. He's absolutely insane.
definitely call Icy the MVP, especially of that final round. Just wasting so much time on Otter's side. They were so desperate to find him. It's like, you see overchasing happen a lot in like MOBAs, but that is textbook overchase.
My favorite MOBA, Rainbow Six.
Rainbow Six. All right, folks, it looks like we've got a few minutes. I just saw folks mention a 5-minute break there. So we'll be right back here on ECAC Esports. Match between Penn State Behrend and Otterbein. Welcome back, folks, to our second map. It's up between Penn State Behrend and Otterbein University. After a very dominant showing from Otterbein's initial defensive side and an insane comeback from Behrend, Behrend are currently sitting 1-0. I'll need one more map in order to take tonight. Moving over to Chattel, I believe.
Chalet, but
Chalet,
I'll give it to you.
My bad. I can't. That's not even how that's spelled.
All good. Well, yes, we are moving to Chalet, whatever you want to call it. Chandelier.
Cattle.
We accept multiple names here. What we won't be accepting is apparently any hard breachers. Ace and Thermite immediately put away, along with the standard ban, the Kaid, and the Mira also put away.
Looks like Behrend will be opening on the defending side for this map.
Defenders,
Still on
protect your
blue.
bombs from being defused by attackers.
Camera in position.
ATS deployed and ready to go.
Drone the razor blue.
Honestly, with the big like color focus on red for the Rainbow Six X update, I have expected them to switch out like the orange team for just a red team. Go full
Well, that's
like, classic Halo.
there actually is, but you can actually opt in to keep the legacy. So
Oh, okay.
just in case, if you hit escape, you go to accessibility, you will have the option to. You can even pick your team as red team.
Oh, what?
Yeah, so you could. Some players do have their setup as red and orange, and just cutting out blue entirely.
We hate folks with red color blindness. Says Ubisoft.
Yes.
Not the message of this broadcast.
ECAC loves all colorblind people.
Love all people.
We do love all people as well, but if you're just so happy. In any case, top floor, we have an interesting setup with the Thorn. I believe the Thorn is being comboed with the Agoyo. Other than that, not anything too distinguishing here. As we do have the Ash being brought into play, we have the Habana, the Thatcher, the Nomad, and the Capitan, all ready to go.
Looks like really seeing Otter rely on the info gathered from those drones. Ooh! And down goes Soda. Susky finds first blood. Mike finds second not long after. This guilty got nasty. And runs straight into them.
Hello.
It's a 3v3 here.
Very rapidly, too. Now playing Mez as we get that wall open on the office. Swinging on out. That was almost very dangerous. On in, the breach is beginning.
Psycho's got a nice angle there covering Gisco.
Running out of time now. I need to make a decision of how they're going to advance, and there is a Goyo that's in a very nice spot to deny the base pre-made plant. Psycho does get a kill on the Ned, thankfully. Swinging on out, just applying a lot of pressure. As the time continues to dwindle down, he'll go for the default plant. Palomalu is off of the gun. The nitro cell comes in. It does not connect with its intended target.
Sheepy takes out Psycho. Not sure exactly how that happened.
Just a couple of shots. You know how it be.
Now Mike's looking at a 1v2 to hold this diffuser.
It's not really
Ooh,
nice
there's
position,
the
but
down.
It does get shot in the toes. Plenty of time for the counter defuse.
There it is. Behrend take first round, carrying some of that momentum that we saw from the first game, it looks like.
They're doing spectacular so
Attackers need to
far.
locate and defuse
They had a
bombs.
very nice hold. The post plant, great positioning, great teamwork. Was able to translate onto a win. And now we'll head down stairs into the snowmobile garage. Tough. Can be a tough site to hold sometimes, but it's also a very creative site as you can adopt in for multiple things, especially with the Kiba barriers from Yisco.
Thinking about spending a zombie to cover that drone hole.
Attackers
I would say
objective is
this-
to locate a bomb and defuse it.
This garage site is always just such a war zone.
Camera radio activated.
Considering its very close proximity and the ease of access for attackers. Not sure if Otter know that quite yet.
Drone activated.
They're getting through to the roam clear, seeing what they can find, see who they can get rid of early on. They'll have to potentially battle it out with Psycho.
Keep it deployed. We have some time.
Still lots of back and forth right now. Psycho's still in a very nice position, covering the west stair. Palamala will kick things off with a kill on Icy.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's such a hard fought fight to keep the garage closed as long as possible, and with such an early pop, there goes Sheepy. So hard for the defenders to hold it. Yeah. No, especially if a ram pops the roof down too.
Very limited options. Psycho is on the second floor. He needs to get into position to help his team a little bit right now. As Susky is spotted by Nasty right there. And very quickly, it's a 2v4.
Ooh, Psycho from the second floor fights Soda.
There
All
we go.
right. All
Double
right.
kill. Can't find the third, however.
Now Yisco's looking at a hell of a 1v2, I'll be honest. Eh.
Definitely winnable.
Drone activated.
Malo on the prowl for Yisco.
That's exactly the kind of coverage that they need. And Nasty puts it away.
Very nice execute on the garage site. Just emerging from the fog.
Attackers need to locate and defuse bombs.
Well, they
Okay.
move in and they get set for this bar living room.
Using shield.
Or excuse me, bar games rather. We'll say so far it's pretty evened up as it's only 1-1 compared to the last map that we had saw.
Deploying welcome mat.
This has potential to go far as well.
Setting the welcome mat. Deploying tactical.
Clearly, well, the back and forth these first two rounds showing just how either way this second could go. Seeing some very aggressive breaching coming out from Otter, and it's working out. Neb takes out Yisko.
Ooh, you hate to see that.
Yes, it's Sasuke and far behind. 2 minutes left on the clock. Icy's down.
Track sting is active. Droid is on the move.
Still pretty intense right now, as they have established good top floor control. As they begin to move on down from the library, they'll sniff out the rest of the remaining defenders, who are not in the best of positions right now. So Otter definitely set for an execute soon.
Yeah, I would say Sheepy and Psycho both in pretty awkward spots. They have
Track sting is
full
deployed.
coverage here. Could be rough. Seeing a bit of a slowdown from Otter, making sure they don't fumble this. Just over a minute left on the clock. Sheepy's just getting completely blinded. You see the plant by Palomalu. No. Ooh, bad time to look away. But all of a sudden, it's just Sheepy. Like secure it, and that round 3 will go to Otter. Very comfortably shown. They
Great
can.
coverage.
They'll say they can attack just as well as they can defend.
Who's gonna be our next bands?
So we're gonna have to see.
I say Maverick. All right. Potentially.
and the
Oh, no,
Bandit.
we'll see upstairs.
Attackers need to locate and defuse bombs.
Shell going out.
Reload.
Wall's gone!
We'll say Behrend does have the potential for strong defense this year. They showed it over on the first round. They're even bringing the Clash too for the extra annoyance,
Laser bloom going out.
so to speak.
Initiate jammer.
The Otter did bring the Nomad to try and counter this off, but It's still a dangerous asset, as Clash is now able to put her shield down and reclaim it later. And still be able to use the taser that it's come with. She also retains the full mobility of a normal shield operator, so she can sprint, she can crouch, and she can vault, all with the shield deployed.
Nice. Yeah, that shield rework really seemed to breathe some life back to those characters. Now they're like a genuinely competitive pick on certain maps and certain scenarios. As we saw with the Monty seeing some pretty liberal use back on Clubhouse.
Let's
Already.
get the fight happening around the library.
They are trying to take control of second floor. Ooh, Neb gonna get caught immediately after. Seeing them drop down. Reclaim that diffuser.
Ooh, spread through the wall. I believe it. Oh, not yet. It hasn't tapped anybody just yet. The information being relayed through Susky.
He's got eyes on quite a few. Psycho creeping in from the second floor. He caught by Mike.
He's caught up on library.
2v3 for Otter. A minute left on the clock.
Lights on.
Step up. He's gonna get caught by the shock there on Susky. Just Soda's in a bad place. Those blinds are gonna save him though.
Oh, through the wall right there.
Wow. Oh, but the thorn.
Pushes him
So
off the
it's
plan
right.
now. Misses smoke.
Oh,
through the
fight
smoke again.
Susky.
It's on Yiska with the P90. Impact grenade comes in a little bit too late. It does connect.
He's got the right idea. Soda's gonna make his way out.
Swing coming in, not much being noticed out already as they do find the diffuser. He's going for the defuse. Steps off just a little bit. Swings on in. He's able to get the pick. That's really good. Otter playing from below right now.
He's
Doesn't
gonna go
have
for
full
it.
line of sight. He has to
Mike's
hold
got
it,
the wrong
unfortunately.
spot.
He's shooting in the wrong spot.
Oh!
He might be able to get it. And Behrend are able to sneak the defuse.
Mike is shooting like a cartoon outline of Yisco into the floor. Dang. That'll even it up. A very tense retake for Behrend. This is the most even it could be. Moving into our 5th round, it's 2-2.
Attackers need to locate and defuse as many bombs as they can.
Jammer ready.
Banshees ready and waiting.
Well, they're getting set up back in the basement position.
Impact out.
They weren't able to find much success in the previous time. They've definitely tightened up their defenses since. They brought that Malusi. They do have the Tubarao to halt the breach. Psycho, overall, intel denial, and even Yisko has returned to the Azami.
Hey, if it works, it works. Palomalu hates that window. That was such a violent volume of fire.
Reloading.
He's here to get things done, you know.
Oh no.
Well,
I don't know if
Not-
Icy thought he had the vigil cloak up. I don't think he did. Psycho.
if I remain just still enough,
Its vision is based on movement.
they might not be able to see me.
No one will see the 6-foot tall man with a rifle hiding in the corner of the room.
Nope. Continuing on, trying to find a way into the breached area. They aren't finding anything just yet, and they're currently battling around the fireplace stairs. This auto canister is doing a great job at applying the slowdown.
Nasty will take out Susky. Otter trying to get as much vertical info as they can on this garage. Nothing to stop the... Ooh, that's diffuser down. Meanwhile, Sheepy takes out Nasty. All of a sudden, the ball is very firmly in Behrend's court.
Crosses over, isn't able to land the shot yet. Crosses again, and Pablo is victor of the fight.
Never takes out
All of a
Yisco.
sudden- It's all up to Psycho. Time is on his side. He does have the shotgun. Extremely powerful weapon.
Gotta keep an eye on that diffuser. Got a Remington in a dream. Gonna push up through the confidence. Pushing up through that fire. And the roles have switched. Paloma on the bottom stairs, pushing up.
Oh, wow.
A beautiful hold from Psycho. Stellar stuff. Great use of that Remington.
Still quite even now as the scoreline is only set to 3-2. This will be our final round of the half.
Defenders, protect your
We
bombs
could
from
be
being
even at the
defused by
half.
attackers.
On this last part, we're seeing Denari enter the equation now, as this is our tripwire operator just recently added. Some very cool trip connectors that he sets up around the map, and they're able to create a continuous string of shock lasers. Touch this laser and you will incur 40 damage and get slowed down. So definitely an operator to be careful of. Thankfully though, Otter did bring the Thatcher to sort of eliminate some of the designs that Denari can leave.
Deployed and ready to go.
Let's say without that bandit, they're gonna have to get a little creative. Let's get Palomalu sees that window and just opens fire.
Breach charges are going.
Ooh, Yisco is yeah.
Ooh, you hate to see it.
A very nice fire arrow. Guess was hoping he wouldn't have gotten fully caught. No such luck.
I like the angle from Psycho here to try and assist in the fight upstairs.
Do whatever you can. It's been 2 minutes now.
Ammo drop.
He's holding that door in the hallway. It is a real Cold War situation here. Ooh, Palomalu's inside. He's caught by Susky. He finds Icy.
I'm reloading.
Despite that pick, Behrend are still at a numbers disadvantage.
Sub 60 to go, and there's still quite a good amount of manpower left on the board.
So much tension in the air here. What?
Oh, that's a new weapon. That is a slug shotgun secondary.
I just see this like a Borderlands gun open up with 4 shells.
That is Denari's exclusive secondary.
Cool to see
It's
Ops,
pretty good at,
Ops getting new guns again. Oop.
Yeah, it's pretty good at making holes in
Like
people and
Sheepy.
structures.
Got nice cover from that.
Ooh,
Oh,
wait, that nitro could be big. No one
not
misses its mark.
quite. Soda is tagged, but he's breathing and he's gonna get that plant. Oh, didn't see him. We're going to the second half. Even as could be, it's 3-3.
Quite literally even at odds.
Gonna reset our bands and see if anything shakes up.
Azami and Capital, along with, or excuse me, I am getting things mixed up. Azami and Kaid are off of the defender side, as well as no Capital and no Ying. The breachers were left on the board.
Attackers need to
That's
locate and
interesting,
defuse the
considering
bomb if they can.
Neb was the one we saw making such strong use of that Capital.
Magazine.
So kind of surprised to see that ban.
Deploying razor
Fire.
The Ying, I'm less surprised though.
Well, I guess they figure any sort of backline push.
Let's get in place.
We are gonna see Mira. First round, she isn't banned. She is immediately locked in by Otter. In a game like Rainbow, one-way vision is an incredibly powerful thing.
Swapping mags.
Let's see what Boogie can do.
Let's just keep moving in with that Monty.
Auto breacher deployed.
Ooh, we do have Sentry over on the stairs. Could get into a bit of trouble. Not down. What could be flank play. We're seeing the knock being taken. I do like this, the stealth operator.
Neb does find Icy. Psycho's looking at a bit of a flank here. Disco pushes in. Husky's trying to draw some attention too. He's still stuck on the first floor.
On a tricky spot here. I was able to see this a little bit of the stairs.
Changing max.
Going dark again.
So sitting on up, a couple of shots flying on through. Just made his way forward. Nitro cell is gonna get ripped through the window.
Not
a little
quite.
bit of damage. But not too much. Swinging on out. Psycho just was not prepared for that one. Jumping through the window. He doesn't realize he's gotten past, and Neb is going to try and run for his life.
He's down. Ugh.
Let's go down along with
Isco secure.
his
Nice defending round in the second half for Otter.
The back and forth is actually quite crazy, I must say.
It's just so unbelievably even, it seems like.
Attackers need to locate and defuse bombs.
Ready, set, Banshee deployed.
Fortified the wall! Device activated!
Head over to dining.
Razor wire ready.
Really a nice site. Definitely a site that allows a lot of vertical play. We're gonna see that ram being brought in exchange for the knock. You're also gonna see the fused combo come in, so these ceilings are gonna get quite dangerous during this round.
Definitely. I see Behrend gonna try and get a lot of use out of just firing through both the terrain and Otter if they can help it.
I'm reloading.
Battling it through now in the library position. Trying to clear out the roamers.
Guys deployed.
This top floor is so critical to success.
My air jab.
I see the EMP's not in the right spot. They'll finally find it, but the Zoto canister slows the advance. And after that, there is no more impact EMPs available for Penn, PSB.
Nasty finds another. That's 2 on the board. Behrend will get a 3v5 here. Oh no! Pulling out all the classics here.
Setting big up again. Toxic Babe is tossed out. I think the Ram actually destroyed it.
Yeah, it looks like
Its
it
path.
popped that smoke bomb before it could go off.
Get ready for the breach.
Seeing a logic bomb deployed as well to make further annoyance.
Dusky finds
Before
one.
Susky trades it back.
Looks like Susky's done creeping through the basement. On the way back to the first. Oh, it had actually hit to the second floor. Good amount of otters lying in wait.
Smoke grenade.
Oh, and
Oh
just
my,
like that,
big
it's
nitro.
just Susky.
Through the ceiling, or rather, through the floor, in the side.
He absolutely crossfired. It's gonna put Otter up 2.
They've pulled ahead.
Again, we're seeing their strength, specifically on the defending side.
Attackers need to locate and defuse as many bombs as they can.
She ready to go. Changing back.
I'll be paired up back as we go to the snowmobile garage once again. Well, first time for the Otters.
We are all set. Bench it complete.
Gotta reload.
Place device. Device placed.
They are all set to go. To move on in. You had the Grim Being, bro, which I do like, and the Twitch to clear some of this utility that's being brought, especially the mirror window, that I am surprised was let through.
Yeah. Already seeing a lot of very good use of it from Otter.
Swapping mag.
Just, oh, hate to see it.
Zusky caught that like, oh, really? All right, let's do it.
Trying my best right now, not too much. They're getting the info. But other than that, still looking for some footing. Supposed to play over by the piano side. Oh,
Ooh.
but Nasty's just able to come up top. That's a tough kill right there as the breach comes in from the boiler side.
Mike finds
Ooh, good kill
Icy.
point.
We're gonna just get, okay, that's a cool spectator bug.
Ooh, oh boy, oh boy.
Okay, thank goodness. Otter takes that round and puts them on match point for this map.
We've seen this before. We have been here before.
We
Not
have.
over just yet, but they do have the opportunity to put it away.
Defenders, protect your bombs from being defused by attackers. Bomb located by attackers.
All right.
Shield deployed.
Once again, Behrend backs to the wall. They're forced into a hell of a situation. They're either... It's going to take one fumble we've seen Otter secure off of many times to give them this second map and move us on to our third.
Taking point. Don't follow.
All come right now is they have a pretty nice hole over on this library. Oh. Hot reaching the wrong window right there. There we go. The Brotherhood of Shields coming on in.
Looks like Behrend hoping to just force their way in.
Oh, that's an unfortunate sight to see.
I'm reloading.
The nitrocell a little bit off to the side, more than I believe what Neb had wanted. But still fighting it out over towards library. Back and forth as Gisco picks up Neb.
4v4. Mike takes out Icy.
Tossing stun.
Oh, that could be big. No, the friendly flash! That could have been monumental.
Seeing two line up. Could force Husky to a bad spot.
Oh, barely able to get
Another-
give it his life.
It's good. The only thing holding onto this map for Behrend.
1v4, and it's not possible.
It's like that, folks. We're 1-1. We're moving on to a third map in this set between Penn State Behrend and Otterbein University. Curious to see if the teams are gonna need a break. It's up to them.
Otter seems to be fired up as that was 15-3. My goodness. Absolute dominant showing right there.
Like our last map of the night is going to be Cafe Dostoyevsky.
We love Cafe.
There's a lot of classic maps for this one.
They knew they had to start the play day off right. Well, the stream play day anyway.
Oh yeah. Alright, it looks like we're going to take that 5-minute break, folks. We'll be right back here, ECAC Sports, on Penn State Behrend versus Otterbein University. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. You're gonna have that sound from Louis Marcus in.
Oh, what?
It's not my
picked
fault.
up.
It's not my fault.
Oh.
We're map 3 on this set between Penn State Behrend and Otterbein University. It's currently 1-1 in a very stacked series.
Despite that, though, we're gonna have to crown a winner eventually, and we're gonna do it on Cafe Dostoyevsky.
There's that mirror ban. Gonna see once again Behrend opening on the defending side, just like last map. Otterbein opening on attack.
Ace gone, mirror gone, Brava gone, Warden gone. Oh, the Brava makes me think that Maestro is definitely gonna be prominent. Yep, there
we
it is.
go. Very confident Maestro lock in.
Defenders, protect your bombs from being defused by attackers.
Once again, Psycho made great use of him last season.
Jammer ready to activate.
Evil eye in place.
Yeah. Bravo Band makes complete sense. The last thing you want is something as strong as an Evil Eye getting into attacker hands.
Initiate.
Camera feed up and running.
Working against you to just do random chip damage. Definitely not the most fun. Can you get up here? No way.
Psycho seemed convinced.
Not well, this will do.
Whatever. We're out of time. The Russian pistols always looked so weird to me.
Which one, the PMM or the Gish?
The Gish. I forgot there's like a
Yeah.
Makarov, yeah.
I hate the Gish. It's like, why would you not the
Ooh.
PMM? So
That's
that
a
sheep is gone.
Nice start.
Activating drone.
Hold on, now that you say that, is Otter running the Gish instead of the Reaper?
Yes, that's
Mike,
why I commented on it.
Oh my, alright. I'm a little upset, but I do like what I'm seeing here, utilizing the roll. The Dom panels is an absolute great use of utility. Psycho's still able to get a kill, despite the chaos. They've made their way in. The Ying is tossing the Candelas. Another Dom panel is going to get destroyed. Lots of damage being incurred by Soda, who finally gets taken out by Yisco.
It's
Back and
Psycho
forth.
back to the wall, but holding his own, and the rest of Behrend is moving to cover him. Minute and a half left.
Plenty of time. Running out of explosives though for the Dom panel, and with this, the plant is going to begin to go down. There's some coverage by Nev, and it's being successful. We somehow find an impact grenade. Ooh, Icy does get rid of Mike right there. Those are the Dom panels erased.
He just goes eyes to the sky, keeping an eye.
He's ready.
45 seconds left. Oh,
Keep us secure.
Husky's tagged.
Keep us strikes true. Barrier deployed.
Ooh, nice. He takes out Nasty.
Ooh, drop. Coming in from Neb. He's the last man alive to do it. 20 seconds left. Really stuck currently being marked, and Icy will get rid of him. Ooh, what a shot.
Solid stuff from Behrend. Securing the first round of Cafe.
Defenders, protect your bombs from being defused by attackers.
We are all set. Banshee deployed.
Reinforce wall! Device positioned. Place device.
I'm reloading!
All right, here we go. We've gone down to bakery and the kitchen. Very strong objective. Attacking is not an easy feat, but once you get the ball rolling, it's definitely rolling.
All set. Banshee deployed. Reloading.
What I'm calling for now is Otter opt in for a top-down clear. Start from the very top of the 3rd floor all the way down and clear out as we needed, especially with Icy up here over in Cigar being a little bit of a menace.
말보다는 행동.
Ooh, and Mike finds Icy.
Tracks out.
Fortunately, the camo only works on electronics, not eyeballs.
Auto breacher deployed.
I don't know what it is. It feels like every time Icy locks in that vigil, he just gets hunted down. And so, hey, sometimes it works out, but we saw in map 1.
Yeah, just him pulling the aggression is
Ooh.
more than enough, and Sheepy with a very quick reaction sneaks out Palamala. Here comes that ram. Goes so dangerous through the floor. Goes both ways, and Neb's able to come out on top.
It's like I couldn't quite find the shot.
Husky currently in between a couple of track stingers, and Neb is able to find another one through the floor as the push comes in. Going down from Soda.
Stick in that plant. Nice.
He's able to narrowly escape with his life as well as Susky finally gets Neb through the floor.
Ooh.
Put it on out. Good pick from Soda. And now it's all on Susky. 22 to go, running out of time. He's gonna have to swing on in. He taps the diffuser, gets the swing, he gets the kill. Baited out in time. He still has 2 more to work against. And it's just all too much. Mike will bring the round to a close. Ooh, that was funny.
All right, round 3.
Attackers need to locate and defuse as many bombs as they can.
Throwing mine. Evil eye.
I deployed. Swapping mags.
We go. Getting ready. Head up.
Loading new mag.
Again, first floor are they now?
Ambush set. Mine active.
Driving the drone over so you can pick it up rather than going and grabbing it. It's funny to me.
Hey, yoink.
Reloading.
This is a really tough hold from up here. Oh, that grenade narrowly misses the castle.
She's gonna be okay.
Track sting is active.
Minute and a half left. They're doing a good job keeping
Need to
themselves
be
scarce.
careful
Oh my
here.
god!
No. Yes, he's right there. The trigger discipline. He's able to find one.
He's
He needs to be
hurt.
knowledgeable. There's more, but he's.
Definitely think he realized there were more. I think he just also realized that if he tried to take that fall, I think he would have downed anyway.
He was able to sneak Neb, which is arguably an incredibly important pick right there. That's your ram gone.
Oh yeah. Lion thing.
Swapping guns.
Lately Behrend in position. Hang still and wait it out. Another lion pulse.
I'm reloading.
Oh, Mother's got one more on board. Ooh, a fine sheepy.
I'm swapping mags.
20 to go. There's not many options left as the Maestro's trying to offer support via the Maestro cams. That's a very unfortunate way to enter the site. And that's diffuser delivered right into the hands of the Isco.
It's like you're just gonna.
Psycho.
Ah.
Oh.
You could have held on just a little bit longer.
That fire rate of the A12 definitely working against him. We'll head to another set of bands. Yeah, I figured just much.
No Ram, no Maestro.
Attackers need to locate and defuse bombs.
Surya deployed. Keep our positions. Jammer ready. New camera feed up and running.
Activating camera.
Let's get in place.
Reloading.
Activating jammer. Let's get.
Here from the roof now. Like a whole lot of lineup here. The Twitch, the Nomad, the Capitao, just trying to flush Behrend out.
Position. Keep us strikes true. Barrier deployed.
This is going to be difficult with the castle and the Aruni combo.
Start loading.
They got their work cut out for him.
I have successfully deployed.
He's actually able to use the Kiba against them and find some cover.
Starting shock drone. I'm reloading.
Oh, Palomalu couldn't quite spot that mute jammer.
Setting nitro cell.
East Coast spotted. Four bugs. Just under a minute left.
The B.
I'm reloading.
These mute jammers catching quite a lot of drones here. 30 seconds left. Nasty finds first blood. Down goes Psycho.
Very nice momentum shift. Just set to begin their execute. They move on in. Still trading blow after blow.
Like that's
another player down.
Last one. Don't have hands on diffuser. Good, Neb found it. I can find that kill. Secure another round for Otter. Into the 5th round here. Like 2 before the
Attackers
side
need to
swap.
locate and defuse bombs.
Reloading.
Device activated.
Use it if you have to.
Surya incoming.
On him on round 5, we headed back towards the bakery and the kitchen. Got a little more utility to get some things up in this time around. I like the flank watch that they're presenting. And with the ram gone, the buck only makes sense here. It's still a very strong soft breacher.
Whatever you need to blow open as many sightlines as possible.
Track swapping man!
Otters are working their way down. it's hard to get a hole cracked.
Yeah, they took back freezer with not too much resistance last time. They shouldn't be able to have that issue again. We do have the Rooney Gate to block up some of them. The bandit is killed, so that's a great pick from Neb. That'll get the freezer open. And that'll let things develop from there.
That anything they can get eyes on this very closed off freezer. That's the kitchen.
Razor bloom out. Load.
5 seconds on the clock. They're looking at B.
Sparks are getting poured down. The shots are ringing out. Flash. There's a little bit of friendly fire. Coming on in. Does get the kill. Very nice right there. And that's going to open ways for the defuse.
Oh,
Someone's
no.
close. He probably could have been safe there. Psycho in a 1v3. The diffuser's down, though. Needs to be recovered. They're able to pick it up. Psycho with a triple kill. He'll need the ace to save this. But he has hardly any health.
Like is oh
from
no
above.
still. Like he said, fantastic use of that buck.
Very nice hold.
We're on half point.
Behrend were definitely showing fight a lot earlier, getting that map 1 win, but now they've lost a bit of steam on their own as they're down
Attackers
1-4
need to locate
right
and
now.
defuse as many bombs as they can.
Initiate jammer.
Laser gate in position. Deployed.
Initiate jammer.
Gonna be Baron's fun around to the defending side.
Swapping mags.
Activating jammer.
Camera in place.
Reinforce the wall.
Laser gate on. Laser gate deployed.
Aircraft in position.
Back to the top floor. Behrend haven't had much success up here. We need to find some footing in this final round of the first half.
Using that cap down to flush out the lobby.
Air jab planted.
Start loading.
Ooh, nice.
Quite the long range shot. Those will be back in the corridor over there.
IC finds nasty.
Now it's looking like it's finally going the way for Behrend.
They say last
Yeah,
time
well-
their backs were to the wall like this in game 1, when we really saw them just shine. Wonder if they can do the same here.
Well, we already have multiple operators. Doka Logic Bomb rings out. Deter a little bit of the push from there.
Probably just sitting on that motion sensor. Your Palomalo. Palumu.
Ready to go. They definitely need to get it done right now. And Psycho catches Soda off guard, planting the air jab. Isco brings it down. It's all on Neb, who finds one. Can't find the Psycho. Finding him out.
Once again, we're moving to a second half with Otter up 4, Behrend on 2.
This looks familiar.
Fortified! Activating camera. Initiating jammer. I'm out! Got him!
All right. Here, honestly, the strongest we've seen Otter is when they're defending. The Bear certainly has their work cut out for him.
Oh yeah, all those offensive victories
Heading up.
definitely should be giving quite the advantage to Otter here. And if Behrend aren't careful, this might just be where it gets closed out.
You are so tired. It's been a long set, but oh, yes, go! Man, just get out of there.
Playing with fire right there. Seiko's really playing the long game here as he's sneaking through bakery.
Already pretty deep in here.
Cover me. Reloading. Breaching sequence activated.
Seiko's making his way up.
Go on, failed to deploy.
Ooh, and gets caught by Mike.
That's definitely a hit to your map control operator. Now the Monty dances around and oh boy, Sheepy gets taken out.
Palomalo.
Good use of the extinguisher smoke to move up through the rotate, gets a kill, almost getting a second.
Icy finds Palomalo. It's 3v3. Icy's down. There goes
A lot
Visco.
of time left, battle in the freezer right now. It's a lone Monty to get it done. Doesn't even have diffuser either. And they're gonna try and work together on this one to try and overpower. He realized planting is not gonna be an option, so he needs to go for the kills, and they're just running for the hills. Finally, he'll start to plant, and that's when they run back up. He's stuck in the corner. He's being red pinged.
Oh no.
And there's really nothing you can do there.
That puts us on match point.
Nope, two more. Two more.
Never mind. My bad. My bad. Not quite.
Close. Close.
Defenders, protect your bombs from being defused by attackers.
Camera ready to activate. I need to reload.
Adding some protection from grenades.
Again, just that beautiful aggression that we saw from Otter on the defending side. Now they've only got to perform a few more times.
Oh yeah, the options of Behrend in that last round were extremely limited with the positioning that Otter had put down. The usage of gadgets definitely had deterred them an awful lot. And the ability to just waste a lot of Behrend's time.
My magnets will protect us.
Cams are looking at cams.
Magnet.
I'm reloading.
Spot spawn out is Suski.
Stay behind me.
So be careful. Surprise! There wasn't much aggression being displayed inside of Bakery. Would have thought it would have been a tighter hold from Otter. They're a little loose, and
Might be trying to
both Philly Pinkas are used, and neither of them work. Skills are going in favor of Otter, but Behrend's finally answering back with Sheepy.
Psycho and Susky are tagged.
Device is set.
Susky's down.
Ooh, Soda's in a menace in this corner right now. He's an absolute demon as he finds 4 all by himself.
And that is going to put Otter on match point.
There you go.
Attackers need to locate and defuse as many bombs as they can.
Loading new magazine.
Initiating jammer.
Alright. They're back. We're to the long game 1. Behrend severely stepped up their play. They're gonna need to pull up another miracle if they want to stay in this.
Throwing F naught.
Laser gate in position. Setting a mine.
Holding on, definitely going to be the challenge indeed.
Yo, we got a
Stop
glass.
Oh boy. Could play the windows potentially. Especially this long angle, this is a nice one to fight against the white core.
Drone is activated.
In like last round, we've seen Otter willing to soften their grip a bit to let Behrend come to them, then execute.
A bomb has been located.
Yeah, they know that they don't have to display too much aggression. They know they need to come to them. They're really utilizing the fact that they're on defense and that it's their game to win.
Ooh, it's a nice start though. If he finds Mike. Going in with that.
Yes. Oh, Terra.
Rolly bomb. Ah,
Probably could have just drove it, attaching it to the shield to get rid of it, but it does clear out the position regardless.
it's 3v3.
Flank.
Still go either way. That goes Herper finds the pick on Nasty. Still gotta make their way downstairs.
Through the floor.
I'm going off. 35 seconds left.
That's a lot of damage being dished out by
Right
Ned.
in the
Ooh, the smoke. There's so much
The
utility.
smoke bomb
That
into
they
the
have to work
Fenrir.
around. Oh, he's
Suski's
might go
moving
down.
in!
Oh, he's alive.
Ooh, shots going
Just
out.
barely alive is Susky, and it's up to Neb. It's very winnable. Both members of Behrend are extremely low. That's now a post-plant scenario. Neb will walk up from the reading room. The drone gets dished out. He knows that he could probably move
Ooh,
up. He gets a
fight
he gets a
psycho.
kill on the droner. He needs to be wary of the man in the corner, and
No,
he is, and he gets
my
the kill.
gosh, beautiful stuff. Hey, no
That
bagging.
will be the one to do it in a heart-dropping 1v2.
Stellar work.
Otter will win it out over on Cafe.
Super clean set. Yeah, up 2-1 for Otter. Folks, it was a long one, but genuinely, thank you for tuning in here on ECAC Esports. Lou, if they want to hear more from you, where can folks find you?
Well, they can find me tomorrow right here once again as Valorant will be showcased off over at our usual schedule of 8 p.m. You can also most likely find me over on Thursdays where we will have some more Rocket League and Overwatch action. In the meantime, there is our fellow commentators and observers on Wednesday with Marvel action. And in case if it floats your kind of boat, we also have League of Legends over on Friday. If you want to follow along with any highlights, post over on Instagram. It's same name that may or may not be displayed. Louis Lasagna. But that's all I could say. It was a really nice game. The two teams really battled it out. I loved the effort from Behrend tonight. The Otters, they really just drove it home, and I'm excited to see where these teams go for the rest of the season.
Absolutely. Folks, thank you for tuning in. Please be safe, be good to each other, and have a fantastic night.